Hold up, pre-colonial trade networks in Brazil was one of the most fascinating aspects of its society, which connected distant regions across the Amazon, the Atlantic coast, and the interior. The trade system showed that indigenous people were far from isolated. Instead, they interacted regularly, exchanging goods, knowledge, and culture. Studies show trade in pre-colonial Brazil was not centralized or commercial in a modern sense. It was largely based on reciprocity, alliances, and kinship ties between tribes. Goods were traded both locally and over long distances through river systems, forest trails, and coastal routes. Canoes, especially dugout canoes, played a central role in riverine transportation. Among the most common traded items were food products. Indigenous people also exchanged tools, ceramics, dyes, medicinal plants, and feathers. Pottery style and decorations also spread across regions through trade, influencing artistic traditions. Shells from coastal areas were found far inland, indicating long-distance trade routes. These trade relations were not only economic, but also political and cultural. Trading also helped to maintain peace among neighboring groups, or conversely, caused conflict when resources were scarce. The Tupi people along the coast, for example, were known to trade heavily with interior tribes. The environment shaped the nature of trade. In the dense Amazon, rivers served as highways, while in the drier regions like the Cerrado, trails were more important. Trade networks allowed for the spread of ideas, beliefs, and technologies. For example, the use of tobacco and hallucinogenic snuffs spread between groups, often with spiritual or shamanic significance. European colonization disrupted many of these networks. The introduction of metal tools, click-clicks, and manufactured goods changed indigenous trade priorities. Meanwhile, many traditional forms of exchange persisted despite colonial pressure. These networks highlighted the intelligence, adaptability, and social complexities of Brazil's first peoples. Today, archaeological findings continue to reveal the complexity and extent of these early trade systems.